wait. Do a check.
Talk normal.
Yeah, stop doing that. Stop. Hey, look at me.
Talk how
You
you're
need
going
to
to
stop.
talk on the episode.
You need to relax.
Hello, welcome to Good Enough. It's me, Sam. And don't I talk like that every week?
Yep.
Hello and welcome to Good Enough. I'm Sam, joined as always by Robbie,
Woody.
Matthew.
Hello.
Guys, before we get too far in, we should probably address the elephant in the room. Maurice, how you doing over there? Huh?
I mean, he doesn't speak. Do you want me to put the microphone up to his
Yeah, we only have 3 mics.
Well, he's in here every week, but we never address him.
No.
Why now? Why are you putting him on the spot now?
I don't know. Maybe he wants to talk.
I don't know, it feels like 86 episodes is a good time to introduce the elephant.
Wait, so he moved? He's moved studios with us?
Yeah, no, he's switched. He's definitely moved studios with us.
Our intern Bear is not
That
a fan of
asshole
Maurice.
freaking always makes his
I know we don't even
presence
need to give him a mic. No, I'm talking about last week's sound issues. Yes,
Maurice was standing on Matt's mic cord.
On Mike's mic cables.
Yeah, so he was stopping the sound from getting into the computer.
like the way you kink a hose.
Yeah, exactly. You know.
Yeah. Maurice.
That's what I always use to like help people understand. It's just like kinky nose. If you have that mic cord all twisted up, like the sound can't get through it.
So there's
Really
just like
tell-
sounds. So like there's sound stuck. So if you unkink it, all the sound shoots
I
into
mean,
the computer.
I'm hoping that it unkinked during and like it just got sprayed out into nowhere and not at the beginning of this episode. It's just going to be all of Matt's.
it's all the sound is backed up.
It's just all of Matt's dialogue.
It's all backed up in the computer, and as soon as we hit record, it's just
There,
like.
look. Look, you were nervous about not having anything for the cold open. We got Matt's
all my kinked
all
sound.
of Matt's dialogue.
Kink
from
sounds.
last
He's like,
episode.
he's like, pull my hair, daddy.
Oh God.
If you're wondering how it got past us, all our big checks, how the audio mistake got past us,
Maurice.
we don't know.
It's crazy because we did do a mic check.
Yeah. Well, my sound worked in literally the first 30 seconds
Yeah,
of the
the
episode.
first half a minute.
And then
Which-
you went and then you played the music and I died.
Which comes from our mic checks. Like typically the
Yeah.
stuff that comes from our mic checks.
Right.
And the next time I knew I was talking because Robbie responded, but he responded to nothing.
And it was only Matt.
Yeah.
So, I mean, keep an eye on your mic cable, I guess, and like make sure they're all in there.
Yeah.
But
Keep
yeah.
an eye on. I'm seeing levels from me right now, so
Yeah, me too. And they're all bad levels.
It says mute levels. You have high mute levels.
Yeah.
did you have the mute button on me?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Oopsie.
Oops, I'll mute.
Oops, this episode is all silence.
So have you guys? I know this is a audio podcast and not visual, but have you guys seen the cat meme with the loops?
Explain it to us.
Explain it.
exactly
Yeah,
in
you
detail.
gotta go-
So it's a
I
cat.
haven't, so let's
Yeah,
see
I
how
had not
good-
seen it until
let's see-
yesterday.
Let's see how well you can.
Okay, so it's a
Welcome
big.
to Good Enough's meme corner. Back again.
So it's this big fatty cat, like big fat cat, like
So hold on, that's a weird way to describe a cat.
Yeah. A big fatty cat.
a big fatty cat. You know, like a tabby cat, a fatty cat.
He's definitely oh Lord, he's coming.
Yeah. Yes. He's Lotie's coming.
Oh, explain that meme too.
Oh no.
Oh, it's how we're spiraling.
So it's this big fat cat, like sitting back on his back legs. And
Does he
then-
have a monocle and bags of money?
No, not in the original.
Is it
There's
the-
probably one that he is wearing one.
Is this the one where he's like sitting kind of like a squirrel?
Yeah.
Just like a big old punch stomach.
But then his owner, I assume is his owner, is eating a bowl of Fruit Loops.
it's just his homie.
Or no, actually the original, he's eating a bowl of SpaghettiOs. And then the person who made this meme wrote on it and said, "Brother, may I have some loops?" That's the meme. I don't get it.
The look Robbie just gave Matt.
And then there's like this, so it's spiraled. Like there's another one where it shows Link cooking, like in Breath of the Wild, how you can cook, and he's cooking Applejack or Fruit Loops, and the cat is sitting in the background and says, "Brother, when will the loops be ready?" I was talking with a buddy last night because I think I've gotten to the point where I don't understand memes anymore.
It's like meme culture is moving too quickly. Like for me to, he's showing us the meme.
Stop it.
I feel like I described it pretty well.
Stop it. That look Sam saw was me, like, just stopping myself from just screaming.
Robbie's gonna just like
You told me to explain it.
I thought it'd be funny. I'm sorry.
Robbie's
The
gonna,
reason I was bringing it up is because I don't know why it's funny.
Robbie's gonna stop going on the internet so he can avoid the memes.
I mean, no, I can't do that.
Like I feel like I've gotten to a point where memes are not making sense to me.
I mean, that's the point, right?
But I mean, there's the level of meme saturation is so high. Like some are bound to squeak by us, right? Like,
Yeah.
I've never even heard of this.
Like
the cat
this
loops.
loop cat came out like
Loop
3
cat.
weeks ago.
And that's not even the fat cat meme I was thinking of. That's not even the
Yeah.
same fat cat from the meme I was thinking of.
too many fatty cat memes. Fatty cat memes.
So like people have made this cat Russian, and there's like Russian interpretations of this meme, and Sam's.
Nice.
I don't know. It's just meme culture is weird.
All right. And are we leaving this corner now?
Yeah, it's the opposite corner. It's opposite to the weather corner.
Yeah.
So
This corner has no windows,
yeah, let's head over to the weather corner real quick.
so nothing could get out.
Wait, I thought the weather corner had no windows.
No, the weather corner has the two windows that
That's-
meet in the corner. So
that's
it's
how
like
we
one
tell
big
the
window.
weather.
Oh, that's right.
That's how we can see the weather.
Yeah, and it's got pictures of clouds and
Yeah.
the sun on.
And
the
they
wall.
open, so we could get like a
Pay
proper.
attention to all of our corners, Matt.
Yeah,
Come
I'm
on.
pretty
Why do
sure-
you think all of those?
I'm almost
like,
positive that the joke was that there was no windows in the weather corner. I'm almost positive.
I mean, well, I'm not surprised you're wrong because you're wrong all the time.
You mean like
so-
that one time when I said that there was a haircut place in Kmart?
Speaking of,
A haircut place in Kmart, and you guys
Great
Good
segue.
segue.
and you guys
Good
berated
segue.
me,
Finally.
saying that I was wrong
Finally.
and stupid.
Finally, you do something right.
And then what turned out?
Finally.
Was there a haircut place in Kmart?
So
Yep.
we just found out that the last Kmart in our area is closing.
and Matt was
Devastated because,
Matt
as you know, it's the only place he could get a haircut.
Yeah,
is
because
at
that's
a
that's,
Kmart.
that's what I said.
yeah, in the group chat, he was like, "Bo Ricks,
Crying.
You don't know my inflection. It was a
Bo
text.
Ricks."
He was telling us about his tragic dream he had.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
he said that he was in a train station and it was all white, and the only thing making noise was a small or a very faint.
But he couldn't see. He couldn't see because of like all the pillars. So he was just like endless, like what felt like endlessly running down, just like this the subway, just looking, and then he turns a corner, and he just sees the sliding entrance doors to his local Kmart.
There were no doors. It had a drop down gate, like you see in stores.
And then he went in, and then he sat waiting for the train. And underneath the seat was a pair of clippers just running. They weren't plugged in. And he picked them up, and he was possessed by the ghost of Bo Rick.
And he gave himself one final haircut.
And then Bo Rick ascended out of his body into heaven.
Out of my body?
Yeah.
I don't remember that
Are you not
part.
following? Come on, you were there.
Don't you remember telling us this morning?
Hey Matt, what are you playing lately?
Find new friends.
That hurt.
Yeah, you're gonna have to find a new job that pays you nothing then.
Yeah.
I've been going back to Overwatch a lot recently. I've gotten back in, and it has pulled me in deep.
Overwatch is one of those games that I feel like I'm going to be playing like forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's just easy to jump back in, especially like when there's events and stuff like that.
And,
Yeah,
it
like-
doesn't take long to like get back to my skill level. I'm not saying my
'Cause
skill
it's
level is
really low.
high.
It's low. It's
Yeah.
so
So
low.
low.
But like that first,
Like going from 0 to 5 is way easy.
yeah, like those first
going
few
from
matches
0
I
to
play
like 50.
after not playing for a while suck. Like I'm terrible. But then like once I get back into the groove, it's like riding a bike.
Yeah, it's
It's like riding a bike, just holding a controller in your hand in your living room,
Mm-hmm.
just like riding a bike.
Well, I only play Overwatch while riding an exercise bike.
That makes sense.
God.
You play Lucio, so that makes sense.
You could only. What if you could only like play Lucio while you were rollerblading?
What would the other rules be for other characters? You could only play May while
frozen in ice.
making snow cones.
While frozen in ice.
While sitting on ice.
I'm gonna go ahead and go close those windows so our interns will stop barking at me.
So they'll stop reporting the weather.
Yeah.
If they could just please.
Sunny, sunny outside.
Still sunny.
Continuing to be sunny.
What would Roadhogs be?
Roadhogs would be you have to hook someone on a meat hook.
Oh, wow. Why not like fishing?
I don't know that Roadhogs ever fish.
But
He has
there's-
that shark skin, but I don't think that counts as a
There's
fisherman.
hooks in fishing.
Yeah, but okay, so Lucio, you have to be rollerblading. May, you have to be frozen or have ice around you. But Roadhog, you just have to go fishing? How does that make any sense, Matthew?
Well, it's a lot less like evil than having someone hanging from a meat hook. Or why
Okay,
not you?
Well, give him a trait that doesn't involve someone being impaled or shotgunned.
That's fair.
I think what's great about Overwatch is just like the amount. There's always something that Blizzard's teasing.
Yeah.
It's a new map or new characters, an event, and
Today they released a new short for Diva.
and they announced a new map.
Oh, did they?
Mm-hmm. South Korea. It's wherever.
Oh, I'm
Diva's
sure
from.
it's whatever they showed in the video.
Yeah, but like there are other mech pilots.
Mm-hmm. She's part of a mech crew.
Yeah.
If
That
you
was
would have
known, right?
Oh, I don't know.
I always
if
thought
you
it
would have
was.
watched the video.
Like she's part of, but it's known that she's part of like a group of kids they threw in mechs because they're good at games,
They're
right?
like the top of.
I didn't know there were
esports.
more. I thought she was the only one. I didn't.
There's like
missed
six.
I had
six of
assumed
them,
there
I
were
think.
others.
An army of children.
And
Yeah,
they're fighting off like I forget what they call them in the video, but like they're fighting off these like
They're
alien
called
race.
monsters. They're just called monsters.
Blizzard got really. They used up all their good ideas, and they don't have any more names.
Yeah, they're just like fighting off this alien race.
We have the Omnics and the monsters.
Monsters. Yeah, I don't know. Just the support that they give Overwatch, it's crazy. I also read an article that said like everyone hates Lucio Ball.
I like Lucio Ball.
Makes sense. It's like
I don't really care for it.
I don't hate it, but I'm not gonna jump to play it. I mean, it's like just a less technical version of
Rocket League.
Rocket League. Yeah, it's like a less maneuverable version.
Yeah,
of
it's
that.
like a harder to play Rocket League.
I like it because I'm not saying I'm like amazing at Lucio, but I can maneuver really well with Lucio. So I feel like I can
Maybe-
play Lucio Ball well.
Maybe if
What's that look?
No, nothing.
Bitch, you know I'm
I'm not saying I'm good, but I'm gonna tell you how I'm pretty good.
okay, you know what? I'll say I'm a good Lucio. You know I'm good at Lucio.
I know you can move around with Lucio pretty good. I don't know about the healing, but
gotta hit that L1, bro.
I think you forget how Lucio works.
Gotta hit that L1. Maybe like if Lucio Ball is better on PC. I don't know because you can maneuver
yeah,
better.
definitely more maneuverability.
Yeah,
You know?
indeed. I do. Yeah. What have you been playing, Robbie?
No Man's Sky
Oh.
and GTA, but definitely No Man's Sky more.
Okay. Well, you know what though? So far, I'm glad you didn't say Fallout or Skyrim. So we're on board.
So
Now that you've said Fallout, he's gonna go play Fallout now.
Just because you mentioned that, the other night I was playing No Man's Sky and I was like building, where I was gathering resources to start building, and I was thinking, I wonder how my settlement's doing in Fallout 4.
It just like remind you of Fallout.
Yeah, just like the building of the settlement, like I was thinking of like, oh, okay, how do I want to do this? And I was like, oh man, I kind of like I was still definitely building a nice settlement in Fallout, and I had a little bit of desire to like go back and just check on it, like
Check on your people.
Do you ever just like walk around town and you're like, oh, Fallout? Like something will remind you of Fallout.
yeah.
Like you'll see you'll be walking.
Like a giant monster.
Bitch, you took my joke out of my. I was gonna.
Took my joke out of my mouth? Were you
Yeah.
say mouth or mind?
I was gonna say. I don't know. I'm not sure what I was gonna say. You're like, oh, walk into the bar, and then like, there's a Mirelurk queen
Like, oh no.
towering over you.
And then you're like, oh man, I want to play some more Fallout.
man, this reminds me of Fallout.
Oh, that glowing ghoul over there really reminds me of Fallout.
So No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky. I started a new save.
You started a new save.
Yeah.
When?
Probably like 4 days ago.
Oh my God, Robbie.
Yeah. You want to, like, my last. Okay, I was telling Matt about this last night. But the last save, my only save for it up to a couple days ago, was at 50 hours.
And you started a new save.
And I started a new save.
Why?
There's a lot of reasons.
Oh my God.
Like, I was telling Matt, like, I'd forgotten how to play for one, and there are no ways to go back and like do a tutorial,
Right.
Learn, like, literally, there is no way to go back and like remember, like, unless
When like the tutorial is like an hour and a half, 2 hours long. Like
the tutorial is like it's the game,
Yeah.
like, the entire, because as you learn stuff. Like, they just tell you, like, oh, you need this and this to, start it. But then you go in and put that and that in. And then that leads to, like, another set of resources you need or
Right.
things you need to do.
Well, then, like-
and, like, that's just how you, like, remember, like, realize,
So
like,
they-
how you need to do things.
they teach you. Oh man, they teach you by doing, but it's like it's just like layer and layer. Like the crafting system is bonkers.
Yeah.
Like because you need to collect. Have you played much No Man's Sky?
I haven't played it at all, no.
Yeah, you just you collect you collect carbon from these stones, but then like you can refine the carbon in your refining machine.
Yeah.
Or you can like process it in another way.
and make either, like a version of that you couldn't get with your tools that you have at the moment, because like they're not. I was telling Matt, like, there's things that you can and can't, like, depending on the tools you have, that you can and can't mine. But if, like, sometimes you can, like you were saying, like, I was using ferrite dust,
Right.
which is fairly common on all planets and easy to get, which can be refined into like solid or pure ferrite, which is super rare and like can't be mined with just a regular gun. So I was telling Matt, like, the things they've added, like, I really think in like another 2 or 3 hours, I will be at where I was on my 50-hour save.
Because
In the beginning, all of this stuff, if I had this stuff from the get, like, it would be, like, I'd probably be way deeper in, just because it took me easily 8 hours
Just
of
to sort of-
scavenging a planet.
Right.
Which in the game are planet sized. Like,
Yeah.
like they're literally the size of like an Earth or,
Right.
That's
or,
insane.
So like, it's impossible. Like, just like, give you an example of like how that could come into play. I came at a planet on the wrong fucking hemisphere, I guess, where it was all ocean. So I flew for 45 minutes before I found land.
Jesus.
What?
And like that's that's
Like 45 real minutes?
real time minutes. All I did was I initiated my like boosts and I went and made a sandwich. Like a lot of that
one of my
travel is doing that stuff.
And
'Cause
I don't know why, but I like the travel in that game. Like,
so do I.
I don't know what it is because, like, especially from planet to planet in space, you just you turn on your hyperdrive or whatever, like L2 and R2, and just go.
Yeah.
And then you
And then go make a sandwich?
Yeah, it's just it's
Well, because it gives you it. Well, that time it didn't, just because I was looking for land. But typically, like when you're on your way to something, you'll set a waypoint, and it'll show you like how long it'll take before you get there. And like,
yeah, there'll be some that's 1 week of travel time.
1 week, and then like you got to hit your freaking all your boosts, and then it'll take it down to like 5 minutes or something. But like that's what I was exploring in the first iteration of this game when it first came out. like all I was doing was roaming around planets, scavenging for stuff, and like now it's like so easy. Like now, it's like a real full-fledged video game, like with actual things to do, stuff to like work towards, and like so I'm kind of upset that I did because I'm realizing like I still do have to do a lot of work to get back to the like technology and ship I had. Mm-hmm. But like it's going to be so much easier now. I feel like
because
I'm super excited.
It only took you 50 hours to get a firm grasp on the systems at play.
Yeah, seriously.
It's funny. It feels like an MMO, like World of Warcraft or something, in a way where you go collect shit to build new shit. But like they're all the quests are fetch quests. You know?
Yeah, I mean everything about it is a fetch quest.
But it's got that sense of exploration that an MMO like that I haven't played or that I've. Maybe, there's like space MMOs or whatever that I haven't played, but like the sense of exploration and discovery is bonkers in No Man's Sky.
Yeah,
I'm really curious about it, but I don't know if I'm down for that grind.
All it is a grind.
That's all.
I'll tell you,
it's like the end game grind of Destiny 2, but like that's the entire game.
That's the entire game.
Yeah.
Don't bring up Destiny.
They just they're gonna release the new.
Yay! So hey guys, we fixed it. It's fucking awesome now. $86 more though.
I spent $100 on that game.
Exactly.
Yep.
And that $100 that we spent, if we hadn't bought it, we'd be able to buy that for $20 now.
Don't.
You did it. You did it, Sam. You brought it up.
I was comparing Destiny 2 to No Man's Sky, the grind.
Yeah.
I did only pay like 15 or $20 for No Man's Sky, so.
I'm really happy that they didn't.
Same.
That they didn't give up on it because they very easily could have just gave up.
The turnaround is bonkers for No Man's Sky.
I mean, those player numbers like literally went from like 1,500 to like 18, 20,000.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's really
and
cool.
Sean Murray on Twitter, like he's just like over the moon puns, like
over the moons,
over the No Man's
over my
Sky.
hammy,
over the at least 8 quintillion moons.
Yeah, seriously. But like he's so happy on Twitter. He's always tweeting out like player stats and stuff, and like the turnaround that No Man's Sky has seen.
Dude, you should see the community
cool.
now. It's insane. People are sending out coordinates. There's a citadel being built.
What?
Like
Like from Mass Effect, or
like a player started.
Oh my god!
Like started building on the plane. He's the streamer. Gave out the coordinates, and people are now coming in to start building there. As
so you can find people
as a galactic. Oh yeah, I mean yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, you could join friends' games. Like you don't have to like know where they are.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But like this guy's just like, this is where I'm setting up. If you guys want to come here, at the end of his videos, he always puts up the coordinates, and like
that's really cool.
And you could go there and just start building.
Because like after all like the backlash they got from the beginning, because they were trying to make a good game.
No one sets out to make a bad game.
Yeah.
The only questionable part was the advertising.
Yes, they were misleading for sure.
Yeah.
But okay,
then
I haven't
like,
played it.
I
Now that
don't.
you've played it, have they gotten to the point of what they were advertising?
Next definitely introduces literally everything and more than they promised.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Like the gameplay systems, the
How about like
building
the creatures?
They're still wonky as fuck, but it literally looks like they're like, oh, let's take the front of that one, the back of that one, and make it 5 times bigger than everything else on the planet.
It looked like someone was playing Spore and then sneeze.
That's exactly what it looks
sneeze and they're like, okay, this one.
That's still one of my favorite videos on the internet of like the Jurassic Park theme.
Oh.
And then it's that crazy monster, and it's like being played on like a kazoo
or whatever, like a shitty harmonica or whatever.
But last night I found like it looked like a giant raptor with like feathers and stuff, and it was super intimidating.
That's cool.
I was hiding from it for a long time till I could get like an accurate scan on it.
Can I say one thing about No Man's Sky? Fuck those sentinels, dude. Why?
I landed on a planet that wouldn't let me walk on its surface without sending 4 sentinels.
It's just like the game starts with a
chased
sentinel.
me off planet. it boosted me up max like stars like GTA. Like that's literally what it looks like and how it's used. Like they chased me off the planet, dude. I had to take out 6 of those fighters before I could make it to the before I could make it to the space station to get away from them.
Right. It's just like why? Why are they there?
it.
Take them away. You could just be ignoring them, and they'll still just fuck you up for no reason.
Well, you're on their planet.
Have you come across the pitch black aliens?
No.
Do you remember that movie Pitch Black? Uh-huh. They're aliens that look like that. There's these they're called whispering eggs, like you could find, and they're worth I think they're worth like $150,000 each.
Damn.
And so they're very, you have to mine them though. You mine them and then a spore pops out. Mm-hmm. But as soon as that spore pops out, 15 of these motherfuckers come out of the ground and they kill you. But they look like the aliens from Pitch Black.
That's
they
cool.
got the weird hammerhead.
Yeah.
Part of me really wants to get it because I feel like it'd be really fun to play.
It's fun.
Have you guys played together?
No.
No, Sam doesn't like play video games.
That's
with
true.
us.
That's true. I don't know why I asked that dumb question.
I have played with people just accidentally. I've gone into lobbies where people can come into your games, and I've seen other players. Never interacted very much, but
'Cause I feel like it would be fun to explore with people.
oh, it definitely would just exploring the
Just
world,
yeah,
dude. Because there's so much weird stuff going on everywhere. There's plants. I found a sentient plant last night. I was like, what? I'd never seen that marker before, so I went to go check that out. Oh my god, that led me down a crazy rabbit hole that by the time I was done and I needed to get back to my ship, it was very far away. I was like, uh-oh.
So is there any kind of like a land speeder? Mm-hmm. There is.
There's a big utility one and then a smaller hovercraft one. I think that hovercraft one goes underwater too. Mm. You can.
It's just crazy. They're legit planet sized.
It's nuts.
The scope of that game is insane.
It's almost overwhelming.
Yeah.
Scope. It's.
It really is overwhelming and makes you want to oh, what am I doing wasting my time here? But there where you are could easily have 30, 40 times more stuff than you've already seen there. So it's kind of that's the hard part for me than not just being new galaxy.
Every time
galaxy.
Every time I play, I'm just I'm torn between should I be playing something else or but then that mystery, that sense of mystery just keeps me going.
That I want to find better multi-tools now. I'm back in it from the start. So I have to go find a different multi-tool and which I think I found. I found in my last save I was working towards a new one that's pretty dope in my opinion.
Nice.
It's
how much is it right now?
I think it's $15, 20.
Man,
$20. It's $20 new on PS4.
That's worth it.
I think it's regular game price for Xbox though.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Part of me wants to get it, but then I think about the games that are coming in the few months, the next months. Spider-Man comes out in 3 weeks.
And then Red Dead the next month.
And then Fallout the next month. And then Smash the month after that.
Oh my god.
It's just 4 months of games that I'm 100% going to get.
Oh my god.
I don't know if I can... Because I don't want to buy it and then not play it. I hate when I do that.
Oh my god. All right, well, I've been playing Dead Cells for the Switch. It's time to go to a break.
Wait, what is that?
Dead Cells? Yeah. It's
It's the game that IGN ripped off.
No, the editor. Do you see all the how he plagiarized his review?
No.
You missed that?
Yeah, I missed that.
Oh my god!
This guy
he was an editor.
Crucified himself after being found out that he plagiarized.
Yeah, he was an editor.
Word for word, beat for beat from a
video.
A YouTuber who had I think at the time 6,000 followers.
Not even. It was. It was not. I don't even know if it was 1,000.
Yeah. Now though he's at 18 or something.
And he took his review
word
basically
for word.
verbatim.
Wow.
And then so obviously he was fired and stuff. And then they rewrote their review, which was the guy who took over for the review. He the work that guy must have put in. I hope he got a bonus or overtime or something because they rewrote the review 2 days later.
Wow.
And then they found out that the guy who plagiarized has a history of plagiarism.
Well, no, he made a video calling everyone out
oh yeah, his apology video.
His apology video, which he didn't apologize to anyone, and then Kotaku was like, oh, fine, Kotaku, go see if you can find anything else. Please let me know.
And guess what Kotaku did?
Every single article he wrote for IGN has been taken down
How
because
did I
it's been
miss
plagiarized.
this?
And now he's crucified. He killed himself.
And he's blacklisted.
Kotaku
Yeah.
destroyed this guy.
Yeah.
Like they've got passages side by side with the guy plagiarized from like NeoGAF forum posts and like other
some
YouTube
Nintendo
videos.
magazines.
Yeah, just like the research that he must have done.
When did this happen?
At that point, just write your fucking review.
he
Like,
plagiarized someone from IGN.
yeah, yeah,
An
bonkers,
asshole.
Yeah. Anyways,
I missed that completely.
Yeah, that was like the last 2 weeks.
yeah, but Dead
All
Cells.
of that was happening.
We won't get into it because we need to go to a break. But like, look it up. It's the
Yeah.
perfect Switch game, and I fucking love it.
Yeah, all the review, like that dude's review of it, the original review. His name's Boomstick.
Oh, the Boomstick
Boomstick
gamer.
Gaming.
Yeah.
Like his review's really good.
Yeah.
Like I went and watched it after, So the game looks awesome.
It's fantastic.
They're calling it like a perfect Metroidvania. Like
But the levels
cool.
are randomly generated, and like loot drops are like the weapons you get are randomly dropped and stuff from enemies. It's just addicting gameplay, and like each run is 20 minutes, 30 minutes. You go until you die, and you start over. But there's a sense of progression where like you unlock weapons, but those weapons randomly drop. So
That's cool.
I mean, it's just like the sense of discovery and stuff that comes along with each run is addicting, and the gameplay is tight, and the combat's like really satisfying.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
I'll probably get it. I need a game to play on my Switch.
Me
It's
too.
good.
I mean, I don't because I have a bunch that I don't play already.
Yeah,
but
I have Breath of the Wild that I have yet to beat.
And Sheila and I have been playing Overcooked too.
nice.
Oh my god, that game will test a marriage. Let me tell you. No, it's good. Overcooked is so fucking good.
Yeah, it's such a fun game.
We gotta go to break. When we come back, I think we're gonna have someone special joining us. So stick around. More good enough after this. Hello and welcome back to Good Enough. Matt had to go. So, Robbie, now's our chance to talk bad about Matt, even though we'll do it straight to his face.
Yeah, now's our chance to talk behind his back.
Ooh, I love bow rigs.
Oh, look at me. I get haircuts at Target or Kmart. Fucking lunatic, dude. I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. Oh, all right. So we have a special guest with us. According to my notes, he's a Foley artist.
Hey, before we get started, go check out Matt's Facebook so you can talk shit on him too.
Yeah, here. Oh,
That
You
was
got the paper form of Facebook?
that was a neck snapping.
a neck snapping.
Uh-oh.
Say hello to.
Guess how I did it.
Hold on, I'm not done. Rodney McNalley,
Hello.
Foley artist.
Yes.
Are you related to Random McNally, the publishing company?
Am I related to a publishing company? Is that what
Yeah,
you're asking me?
It is what I'm
That's
asking you.
ridiculous. Now, can I ask you who I think you might be related to?
Sure.
Mick Foley?
Mick,
Mick Foley?
The wrestler.
Mankind?
like the wrestler Mick Foley?
Yeah.
I'm not,
A human being?
I'm not related to him.
Human being Mick Foley.
Do you know how names work? Not everyone with Mick is related to me.
I was going
Everyone
with the
with-
Foley.
everyone
I was
with,
going with the Foley
the
on
Foley.
that one, but
Foley.
okay.
Oh,
But okay.
that was a good one. I missed that joke.
Trying to place your accent, but I think rather than address it, I kind of want it to evolve on its own.
I guess I'm
don't.
still figuring out myself.
Don't. You seem pretty young, so
So you didn't, you guys,
comes with-
so guess how I made that sound?
So you said it was a neck snapping.
It was a neck snapping.
yeah, but you did it in front of us, so we know how you did it.
His back.
Because I saw the celery.
I moved my mouth, but that's not how I made the sound. I made the sound under the table,
Well, okay.
What-
But that doesn't.
but you can't guess what I made it with.
No, okay, wait. Yes, I can because I saw you then throw the celery into the bag next to you.
You
Yeah,
guessed.
the bag's labeled Foley
I'm assuming since this bag on your right is now filled with a broken celery stick, the bag on your left is full of celery.
sticks.
I'm not sure. I'm not an expert.
What are
in
you,
the-
some kind of detective?
The bag just says celery, and then the other bag says used celery.
I'm big on organization.
Yeah,
I can
it
tell,
looks
yeah.
like it, yeah.
Rodney,
This is all tax write-offs.
celery. How much money are you getting every year from the government?
Well, first ask how much money I'm spending on celery.
Celery's not expensive.
But yes,
So,
I'm getting a lot of celery.
It sounds like he's from Australia. We don't know that they can get it
I'm
as
from
readily.
New Zealand.
Oh, New Zealand.
New Zealand.
from
Oh,
where?
I'm sorry, New Zealand.
Hold on.
New Zealand.
I hear they're bitter enemies with New Floor.
So yeah, I'm a Foley artist.
Oh, Rodney, are
I'm
you?
a Foley artist.
Awesome.
Come from a long line of Foleyists.
Folius?
So you do come from a long line of Foleys, like say Mick Foley.
I do not know for sure if I'm related to him. Do that ancestry.
23andMe. I hear there's
Please stop saying stuff.
no. I want him to say more stuff. I'm enjoying his accent.
I come from a long line of Foley operators.
It's a Foley. Is being a Foley artist like, or you just said operator? So it's just like a machine. I'm picturing now like
The world is on
Aliens.
machines. The world's on machine.
The world is your machine.
Oh.
I can use anything in the world to make a sound.
I've also heard the world is a vampire.
So,
To Dre.
so my family is we're based in New Zealand.
So you're fully out. Do you work on movies,
Movies, TVs, shows.
TV shows?
But my family
TV
is
shows.
we're primarily on New Zealand television, New Zealand movies.
Okay.
My
there anything that you-
great grandfather, he came to America
Mick
and
Foley, yes.
he became a Foley artist in Hollywood. And I would
Awesome.
like to follow in his footsteps. So I've been studying for my American licensure.
So hold on, your family has been here for several generations. It sounds like, and you still have that thick.
No.
New Zealand
I'm
accent.
still from New Zealand. My great grandfather came here, but he left my great grandmommy to achieve his dream in Foley in Hollywood.
I see.
Yeah, sometimes that's the first thing.
It's a
sometimes-
black mark on the family.
Yeah, but sometimes that's what you have to do to achieve your dreams: is leave your family.
Leave your
behind.
family behind, yeah.
Yes.
And go selfishly, chase your goals.
So that's what I'm doing.
Awesome.
Are you leaving your family behind?
Yes.
Oh no.
Just stated that family tradition?
A wife of 15 years,
Oh my god.
Damn.
three children.
How old are
Jesus
you?
Christ.
One's going to college soon.
I
you
almost
could
called you
just-
Mick.
You're good. You could just say you're leaving 2 children then.
Yeah, that's true. I've raised
So-
him. I've raised him right. He's going to be good.
You
He's
leave-
going to follow in my dreams and
How
become a
old's,
Foley
your,
artist.
how old's your youngest?
7.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's not. You got to go back.
And the middle?
And my wife's pregnant.
You left your pregnant wife.
Well, I told her I'd come back once I achieved my dream. I just really need to pass my American licensure.
Okay, so is there anything like any movies or TV shows that we would know that you've worked on, or
Let's see. Are you a fan of 1 Roo, 2 Roo, Red Blue, Red Roo?
Wow. That's a very long, convoluted name.
it's just I'm not familiar.
It sounds like a children's
It's a New
show.
Zealand dating game show
Oh.
where people come to find the true love.
What's the name of it?
1 Roo, 2 Roo, Red, Blue, Red Roo?
Yep.
Are
Yeah, that's
those-
what I said.
Are those pauses like in the? Anyways,
I don't understand. I was assuming it had something to do with kangaroos.
yeah, same.
But-
What's Roo?
Well, everything in New Zealand and Australia has to do with roos. There's a saying in the Australian...
Wait, are you trying to date a kangaroo on
No,
the show?
no. But all of our titles have to do with some kind of roo because people love the roos.
I mean, because I saw this one kangaroo that dude looked jacked.
There's a...
Like,
there's
I
a-
can
there's
see how
a-
someone could possibly want to date them.
Wanna fuck that Roo?
There's a very popular saying
Yeah.
down in New Zealand. Wallabies, roos, and didgeridoos.
And when is that used?
What is
And
this?
in what
What is
context?
this saying? Yeah.
What
Is it just
context?
something you say? Like,
It's like, hey,
Is that like a hello?
how's your day going? It's like, well, wallaby, roos, and didgeridoos.
Like, oh, okay. I would imagine those people who have asked you that are just like, oh, okay, just confusingly like,
It's been a saying in my family for years.
all right.
So yeah, I've been studying for my exam. I could use some help.
Well,
Well, hold on. You said that you worked on a dating game.
Yes, that's where I
Yeah.
met my wife.
Okay. Oh, that's a good story. But like, my question is,
yeah, I think me and Sam have the same question here. So
okay, yeah. Why does a dating game need a Foley artist?
Yeah.
Is my number one question.
Yeah.
And how do you incorporate celery into?
Well, things are a little different down in New Zealand. Our dating shows get a little more crazy. There's lots of fights.
Oh, okay.
So I had to.
A lot of neck snapping.
Yep.
I see where he's going now.
Yes.
So instead of showing or instead of hearing like the actual sounds, you just get like cartoonish
We
exaggerations.
completely mute everything when a fight happens,
And then you get
I have to fill in the space.
And she's like,
Lots
okay.
of celery,
It now makes
and then at the end, some kissing sounds.
it now makes complete sense.
absolutely. It sounds to me like you exclusively work with celery.
Well, celery is a broad tool; can be used for a lot,
Can you like what?
like neck snapping,
I mean, yeah, that's probably the fourth
Sure,
time.
let's see.
yeah. What about
leg breaking,
Oh, okay.
pretty much anything to do with a bone,
And
and it not being a solid bone anymore.
okay?
Let's see.
so you do like a lot of Halloween based cartoon or shows and stuff.
like skeletons dancing.
Yeah.
Yes, I've worked a lot in dating shows, though.
A lot of
A lot of dating.
Okay.
New Zealand's big on the dating shows. But else, so I've also worked on a children's show.
Does the title involve ruse?
No, that one does not.
Okay.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, that was
That's called Kangaroo Junction.
It's called Little Roos, Big Roos, but they're still little.
I was just gonna say, you might want to remember an easier title just in case you're asked.
Why? Because I can't say 1 roo, 2 roo, red roo, 2 roo.
It's definitely shorter. There was definitely blue the last time, but yeah, pretty much because you won't remember.
Yeah, so it's Little Roos, Big Roos, but they're still little.
All right.
So I make celery eating sounds in that one.
Oh,
so that's what you use celery
Like
for. Other
take a
than
big bite of celery. But then there's also fights,
what's the little?
and I make and I have to make the neck snapping sounds.
It's a kid's show.
is a neck snap really like a go-to move for a kangaroo in a fight?
Kangaroo. It's about kids. Kangaroos are not monsters.
Oh, my bad.
What is little
My
ruse?
mistake. I assumed again that Little Roo, Big Roo, but there's still Little Roos has something to do with kangaroos.
Kangaroos.
And to be the children.
What did I tell you? It's all about New Zealand's all about the ruse.
All about the ruse.
What was the saying?
I mean, I don't
Wallabies,
remember.
ruse, didgeridoos.
Yes.
Okay, again, though, that would lead me to believe that it has something to do with kangaroos.
I don't know how to spell wallaby.
Just because you said that.
Well, consider there are literally kangaroos everywhere in New Zealand, so they show up in the shows.
And maybe some of my confusion is coming from, because in America, like, when you say it's a kid's show, like, yeah, kids can be in it, but typically that means like animated or like
Like aimed at kids.
yeah,
No, this
computer.
is a show
like-
only starring kids, but primarily for adults.
Oh,
Because these kids are like beating the shit out of
It's
each
a
other.
kids fighting show.
So what's
it's
it?
like that.
Have you seen like the Ultimate Fighter show here in America? It's like that, but with kids.
Do you mean the UFC?
Yes.
Yeah, I've definitely seen those. So you just have kid fights?
Yes.
I mean, that does sound pretty entertaining. And every now and then a kangaroo rolls through.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, Rodney, all right?
wow! Can you demonstrate how you got that sound from that celery? Because that was super
Realistic.
impressive.
So did you believe that? Because
Realistic
that's one of the questions on my exam.
Absolutely. What's the question?
Wait a minute. What's
Is
the
it
exam?
written? No, he said he was getting his
Yeah, why
Foley,
does?
Foley license.
Oh, I assumed he was like trying to get like his visa to work.
Oh
here.
no! So I got my visa. So there's I have my New Zealand license to practice Foley.
Gotcha.
I need an American license to practice Foley.
Why?
Things are different here in the States.
I mean, that's true because I've never seen someone be able to.
You know how like the toilet
sound
the toilet
out
goes
of celery.
You
know how,
you
like,
are
the-
very talented.
You know how like the toilet goes in reverse in New Zealand?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how they explain it
It's
too.
like things over here, things are reverse here in the States, including Foley. So
you
I have
fully
to.
in the opposite direction.
So I have to you make lots of different sounds with things you wouldn't expect, and then I have to identify what sounds can be made with objects. So they give me an object, and I can say, "Well, that's how you make a neck snapping."
Well, so I imagine if they present celery to you, you've got it unlocked.
That's why I will ace that part of the exam, but I'm not sure about some of the other stuff that they have. I don't know.
What are some of the sounds that you have made with celery aside from like bone snapping?
and that cough.
And that cough just
With
now.
cough. Told you eating celery. That's what I was getting to. So in between the fights with the kids, we serve them the ants on the logs.
Oh my god!
And they bite into the celery.
Wow, so you're like an Indian. You use every part of the celery.
Yes.
The ants.
Well, I just meant like he uses them for the sound effects and then also eats them.
Oh,
Yes.
gotcha. I'm like you. So you use celery to imitate the sound of eating celery.
Yes.
I mean, that
Yes.
sounds effective and believable.
Yes.
I guess, but why not just record like the kids eating the celery?
That also sounds easier and makes more sense.
Yeah.
Why not do lots of things? Why not just have
What?
the neck snapping sound?
Oh well, I mean that's a clear answer right there.
Yeah,
You don't want to snap someone's neck just for the sound. Like, wait, would you be snapping
how things
someone
used to be in
else's
Foley.
neck aside from the person whose neck was?
That's how things used to be in
originally
Foley.
snapped? Oh my god!
Oh, my,
Foley used to be a very dark thing.
I guess so.
That's why my grandfather had to leave New Zealand.
Oh, what happened?
Snapped too many necks.
Oh, he was fleeing like
Sounds like you had a lot of work.
the
Told you.
authorities.
He was a black mark on the family. So after that, my family became celery farmers.
Oh, well, convenient for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
So you just couldn't escape the Foley world.
No, it's in my blood.
how do you? So do you don't have to buy the celery then? You get it from your family's
All from my
celery
family.
farm?
Yep.
What
Now
do
that
you-
I'm leaving, though, I don't know what's going to happen.
What do you? They're gonna have to like post it to you.
Yeah.
What?
They might not be big fans of me. Remember, I'm leaving my children.
And your pregnant wife, yeah. What do you look for in like celery? Like you look for like a nice crisp, like firm.
You want it to
celery?
have a bend. You want it a little bit of give.
Oh, okay.
As wet as possible.
Ew. God,
Because the water really makes that good sound when it breaks.
gross.
It pops off, adds a better sound. Because your bones are wet.
Yeah, with all that blood there.
Yeah.
Blood
mopping it,
muscle.
they're just chilling in.
Bones are wet, so celery's got to be wet to really make that sound.
I read an article lately,
Makes sense.
recently that was
Lately?
that was like, are skeletons wet? And
They are.
it sounds like I'm making fun of this or of this whole situation, but I literally read. This is a thing I saw on Twitter the other day.
You're not making a goof?
No, I'm not doing. Oh, you're familiar with our goofs.
I know lots of goofs.
Oh, good. Yeah, no, like so. Skeletons are like drier than you think because.
Was that the tagline of the article? You won't believe how dry your skeleton is.
Anyways, I don't want to talk about that anymore.
So I'm looking for wet celery. I don't want it to be hard. It's got to give for that real because it's got to break like a green stick.
Okay.
A green stick?
Yeah, you know what a green stick is?
Celery?
No, like a literal green stick, like a stick on a tree that's green.
Oh yeah.
a green stick.
Like a wet twig, or is that?
No, like a green stick, one that's not
Stop
dead.
saying green stick.
Like a new branch.
Yes.
Okay.
You know how that breaks? It's a little real stringy.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I want in my celery.
Oh,
The
okay.
stringier, the better.
Wow, that actually went somewhere, kind of.
Yeah, I'll take that. That's a good answer.
Thank you.
Okay.
So what would you grade that? Because
What?
there is a written portion of the test too.
What your celery analysis?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, I'm not an expert in celery, but
I give it a C
oh,
for celery.
That is the highest grade you can get for celery, so that's pretty good.
Fuck, that was a good joke.
So there's a written portion of the test. That's what I'm real worried about.
Do you know? Is there like a practice test?
There's
Maybe we can help you out with some of these questions.
Well, if you just give me objects, just say some objects, and I'll say what sound I can make with them.
Orange.
An orange?
Oh wow, you look like.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, you took quite a big gulp right now. Like,
first object, and you're just like
That one's not on the practice test.
well, because you know how they say you can't rhyme with orange. I'm trying to see what color what color he can make.
Let's see.
What sounds he can make with it.
Is
Can
the
you foley
orange,
with orange?
Can you describe where is the orange in its gestation?
I mean,
Ready to eat?
full grown
Is it
adult oranges.
Is it ripe?
Yeah, it's like ready to go.
I'd say you can make like a stepping in a puddle,
Huh?
but like a muddy puddle.
Like if you stomp on it?
Yeah, you stomp on the orange,
Like,
or you squeeze it right into the microphone.
I guess you can work. I'm sure you work with some like real sensitive microphones.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What about a banana? We're just gonna name fruit.
Lots of. We don't just work in food.
oh, okay. Go. Well, finish banana. and I'll
Banana.
have one.
Let's see. Banana. Really stumped me on that one.
I did.
Banana's a very, very quiet food.
Yeah, and I was like,
A little bushy.
that's why I gave it to you. I want to see how expert you are. It's
make
banana,
the
also
sound
known
of
as
like a-
the silent fruit.
Like
yes.
someone being grossed out by a banana.
Wait.
Well, okay, wait,
like-
here, hold on. Here's
what's the sound?
Hold on, no, let's put this into practice. Here's a banana.
Okay.
You can have I'll give this banana to you.
All right.
Make
I'm peeling the banana.
Well,
This
that
is
silent fruit.
This is all in the recording. I'm peeling the banana now. Oh, look at this banana. It's all brown and squishy.
Wow, good. That was good.
All right.
Pass with flying colors.
What would you give that?
That's an A plus.
Yeah.
That's a B for banana.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now you're getting it.
All right, I got one.
What am I
It's not a
getting?
fruit. A fleece blanket.
Oh, fleece blanket. You can make you rub it together and make like a rubbing sound.
So, okay.
Like
Maybe
like
we're gonna
a
go with like a static, but okay,
maybe
rubbing
like
sound.
a
All right.
a wing.
Oh, the wing.
Yeah, a wing. Let's go with a wing of a flying animal.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's good. So, good. What about? Let's do a couple more. I'll do. What about celery?
You don't know what you started with this one. I would say, let's see, celery.
How about here? How about this
I
one?
think I've got the yips.
Oh, I really
Celery. I'm gonna go with.
I stumped him with that one.
I'm gonna go with a cador.
It's like I was gonna wrong.
Wait. Neck snapping.
Oh, there it is. Yeah,
Neck
yeah, yeah.
snapping.
Okay, well, let me do another one then.
Wait, well, let's I feel like to really help you out, to get your mind really working, let's now name sounds and you tell us what you would use then.
You're gonna name sounds or
Yeah.
make the sound.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, like this. What would you? How about the sound of a firework?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Thank you. Like just a nice big
Yeah,
exploding sound. Yeah.
explosion.
All right, let's go with a bag of Skittles for the shooting off sound. And then like a drum. A nice big drum.
Those like from like a marching band.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
So you shake the Skittles together to make that sound, and then let me pull up my drum. The boom.
Whoa! The drum has a New Zealand accent.
You pulled out that drum. I'm gonna assume that was manufactured over there.
Crazy. That's nuts. I didn't even know they could do that. What is the science behind that sound?
How tight do you have to bind that?
The covering of it is made of celery.
It makes the most sense after talking to you now.
Yeah. Well, so let's do one more. Robbie, give him a sound, and he'll tell us how to make it.
Try and stump me. Do your best.
Like the sound of a car starting.
Oh, that's a
Like,
good
you know,
one.
a bunch of like inner workings.
There's a lot going
and,
on
like,
there. Yeah, I like that.
All right, well, I jingle some keys
Oh,
to
okay.
start off with.
I mean, yeah, that's it.
jingle-
So far, you're describing getting into the car.
I jiggle
but
the
I'm-
keys
I'm
as
nowhere-
I put them into an ignition.
Nowhere am I. I'm not near a car at all. I'm in my studio,
Okay.
just jingling some keys, and then I get some tubes.
Tubes, just generic tube.
Well, it could be like some metal tubes, and I like move them real fast, but like past each other.
I'm failing to understand how that would make a noise.
Yeah,
You know the sound of like the pistons,
what?
Oh, gotcha.
the pistons.
It's amazing that you
And then-
are clearly also like you know how the inner workings of a car work. Like,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know-
And then you start a Dyson vacuum cleaner.
I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose because I mean now you're employing like machinery, and you might
Right.
as well just start a car and record that.
How
sound.
am I going to fit a car into my studio?
I mean, I feel like you could fit a mic into your car.
Yeah.
It's not soundproofed. Any kind of my car is filled with celery. Any kind of sound could be in there. The sound could be polluted.
Good point.
Okay, my bad.
All right. Oh, we're about out of time. Do you want to?
I really appreciate the help you're giving me. I think.
Well, I
I'm
mean,
gonna
it
do
sounds
well
like
on
you're
this
going to ace
test.
this test.
I think so.
Do you promise? Do you promise to follow up with us and
Oh,
let us know if
absolutely.
you passed it? Because
I'm in the States now. My family's disowned me.
I mean, rightly so.
Do you have an extra room?
Oh,
Oh yeah, we got like a whole building. But anyway, where are you going to be staying?
no, we got Chad. No,
I noticed there's a guy back there in that room that's like,
Yeah.
it's like making porn.
I for some
oh
reason,
God,
I for some
Ernie.
reason just realized that I have to leave this instant.
I forgot that Ernie was here too. It,
Chugs and Buckwheat, or what's his name?
Chugs and Buckley,
What's Chugs' name? Fred?
Chad and Chugs.
There it is.
Really,
Okay.
really threw me off there.
Oh my God. Well, Rodney, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Please let
I'll
us
let you
know.
know.
Yeah,
I'll let you
us
know
how
how's it
goes.
going.
We'll have you on the show again.
What's your name again?
Rodney McNalley.
That's right.
Rodney McNalley. Robbie, thanks.
I'm gonna look into that Mick Foley thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
I called you Rodney. Robbie, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, pleasure.
And we will have more good enough next week. Thank you for listening.
And you'll be able to hear everybody.
Oh, fingers crossed.